So you might have some high stout armor that looks like these robes or this helmet, and they used to be really valuable, but Bungie significantly changed the intellect stat and super cooldowns recently. Getting kills and grabbing orbs has always charged your super, and it still does. And intellect technically still works the same as it always did, but now it's just way worse. The intellect stat determines how long it takes to passively get your super. Bungie didn't want people to just crank their stat to 100 and then chill passively in the back of a multiplayer map and get their super. So they made it so you mostly get your super by dealing damage and taking damage. And you can't deal damage to yourself, it's damage taken from enemies. And then they made the passive cooldown really slow. Now it all kind of makes up for itself with the new way that they have it, but the thing is, the intellect stat kind of doesn't really matter that much anymore. Because you see, what they did is, they made 5 tiers of cooldowns, since some supers are just stronger than others. So if you want a powerful super, it will take much longer to get that super. So realistically, if you want a fast super, you just need to choose one of the supers that naturally charge faster. Step 2 is to be in combat a lot. And really quickly, I'll show you just kind of how bad it is for intellect. So for example, if we're looking at intellect over here, by the way, I'm using D2 armor picker right here. You'll notice at 50 intellect that we'll just look at Burning Maul, for example, here. Burning Maul will charge passively at 7.5 minutes at tier 5. But at tier 10, it's 6:23. Just barely a minute faster for double the intellect. 1 minute for double the intellect. Now, if we look all the way down here, though, if we look at tier 3, you've got 8 minutes and 20 seconds. But the difference between tier 3 and tier 2 is a minute. So literally, if you go from 2 intellect to 3 intellect, you're going to get it a minute faster. But to get a minute faster from tier 5, you're going to have to go all the way to a 100. So how high should your intellect be? Personally, I set mine between 30 and 50, though there may be a few reasons why you would still want 90 or 100 intellect, and I'm going to talk about those in this video right here. I'm also going to show some builds inside of that video too, so make sure you click on that video if you want to see why you should run 100 intellect.